Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eve. This is Everyday Artist and welcome. This is Ro, who always wants to lick my face and I don't want her to do that. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. No. She may show us herself in a little while. Who knows? So, I have some cross stitch and I have some haul. I wanted to have sewing, but I didn't want it badly enough to actually do it. I was reading a book and yeah. Okay, so first, a new start. Well, first, I didn't do my temperature chart. Completely forgot. I was going to do it this morning, and I did some of it, but I had an appointment. So it's not done, so I didn't bring it. But we have freakishly cool weather, low 90s. We had 106 a couple of days. And then not. So as much as I want to go swimming, I haven't been for a variety of reasons. But now it's the water won't be warm enough. Now I have a fob that'll get me into the community pool that is heated, and I could go there, but I don't like it. I know the public pools are open now, and they wouldn't be as cold because they cover them at night. But I don't know. I got spoiled at having, HOA pools or, the pool here at our house. And it's kind of not something I really want to do. Although when I worked, I used to take my group to the swimming pool and I'd take them. I don't know if they have those a lot of places, but here in Phoenix, well, and the surrounding areas, they have areas where it's usually at a park, but there's one at a shopping center here where water jets up from the pavement and you can play in it and cool off, in a swimming suit, of course. Well, you could be in your clothes, but most people don't do that. And the kids love it. I used to take them to something like that all the time. So, which is nice because they weren't in the water, so, I didn't have to have as many staff with me. Anyway, my new start. So, I'll show you my temperature chart next week. If I can remember, I need to do it. So, I can't show you the pattern because it doesn't have a picture. I was going to show you the companion pieces to this, but I left them. Okay, I'll get them. Okay. I bought these patterns from Stitching with the Housewives, I think May 2 years ago. As near as I can remember. I don't know. One was Proud to be an American. I FFO'd these last year, so I don't think I finished them last year, but I might have. I don't know. I know I did them in May. And Let Freedom Ring. One of these was the fourth one in the series. And that one came with a free pattern, and this one is Stars and Stripes. So I'm not done with the R, but there'll be another big S like this, and there's some red and, no, there's some blue stars. I don't think there's any red stars. And then it says stripes down here, which is red and white stripes. It's really cute, and I wanted to finish all three of them before I have two different United States things that I can put them on, and I wanted to have them all three finished before I decide which one, all three FFO'd, before I decide which one of those US maps I want to put them on. Excuse me. I really like maps in general. And I'm one of those people that can name all 50 states and can probably put them in the correct place on a US map. And as a matter of fact, I used to play a game about how fast I could do it. So putting these on a US map, it's not a map, but it's one's a large wooden piece that looks like the United States, and the other one is like a little chalkboard, and it has the outline of the United States, and then it's got even Alaska on it, I think. I don't think it has Hawaii. I don't know. I personally think that we should have another state, but nobody listens to me. Anyway, so I was going to work on this in May to have it done maybe around Memorial Day. Didn't do it. So I thought I would work on it when the other projects got a little too tedious. And so this is how far I've gotten. Now, I haven't worked on it a lot because the letters stitch up pretty fast. I think I've worked on it 3 days. So, you know. And if I get it done, I get it done. And if I don't, I'll survive. And then I have some haul. But I'm really excited about this haul. Kind of. Anyway. One of this month's WIPGO calls, Art Deco Summer by CrossStitchingForFun. They no longer have an Etsy shop, but you can find where their other shop is. I don't remember because I haven't gone to buy anything from them on their Facebook page. Anyway, Art Deco Summer. And this is taking me a long time, so I've definitely done 10 days on this, which is the goal, but I haven't gotten very far. And it's finding the threads again, because I had them all, and I had them all together, and then I took them out for other projects, and then I couldn't find them. So this is how far I've gotten. Butterfly, I started the butterfly and the dragonfly here, so that's, I guess it goes this way. No. Anyway, yeah. The dragonfly and then this butterfly. And it's like, why does it look wrong? Butterfly, dragonfly. The dragonfly has like 10 colors in it, so there's a lot of color change. The butterfly does not have as many. It has I think 5. So it's been a little less tedious to do the butterfly than it was the dragonfly. Because, you know, when there's that many color changes, you really have to count, and then, you know how good I count. Now the other butterfly is kind of a distance up here, so I thought it was easier to count to the other dragonfly. Sorry, because I almost started on the dragonfly that goes up here instead of the butterfly, but I figured it doesn't matter which one I do next. So I'm going to work on this until the 15th. the other one is 10 days as well. Now, I could just stop working on it and work all on my cross stitch camp piece, but I want to get more work done on that one. So, before we talk about my cross stitch camp piece, this was my February cross stitch camp piece. Burberry, Erica Michaels. I didn't finish. There is quite a bit of white in this, and I just put more white in. So I added the white in the bird and this around here. I didn't work on it terribly long, like one day. I just thought I really want to finish it and I should put in a little bit of time on it. And I thought if I had finished the birds, you know, that would be good. And then the snowman isn't even done because I haven't done his scarf. Well, it goes out this way. And then there's a tiny bit of snowman down here. And I'm just folding this. It goes out, you know, like here, but it's a longer piece here than it needs to be. So, so it doesn't look a lot different. I just have more of these swirlies down here. And like I said, I didn't work on it a long time because I wanted to, I had a new start and I had my whip go piece and I have my cross stitch camp piece. You know, the first year I did whip go, I think I got a lot more done. Sorry. I got my hair cut to try to minimize some of the issues I was having. I think it's worse. Anyway, my cross stitch camp piece, it was supposed to do something with a bird in it, so I chose Robin by Cute Patterns by Maria Bravko. It's another one with confetti, and I should have gotten more done, but that's all the further I've gotten. I don't think I'm going to get this finished this month, but I'll just keep plugging away at it. You never know. It's got a thread stuck too. I wish I could say I had a lot more cross stitch done, that I had gotten further on these projects than I have, but it's just been, I don't know. Anyway, I really love aliens. I grew up in New Mexico and went down to Roswell and got, I went down to Roswell during their alien festival. And that is the July 4th. Not necessarily the weekend, but it's around July 4th because theoretically that's when the aliens landed. Anyway, when I went to go look for something to go with those nugget beads that I got, I wanted some charms to go with them. And I found this. And of course, I had to get this to go with that. But I also found this and these little guys. I only really like the green ones, but the others are okay because, you know, they're called grays. I don't know why there's white ones, but, you know. And so I still, so I was buying those. That's all I intended to get was those charms for those nuggets. But I wanted perhaps a little bit more of that lemon fabric so I could make another smaller bag, but also still the big bags that I normally make. And I found this. I I did find the lemon fabric, but I found this. Isn't that cool? And I'm going to pair it with this. I just love it. So then I had another problem. I could use the lemon charms on that. I could. But I wanted to see if there was any more fruit charms than that. And so I looked on Amazon this time. I never did find that. I didn't even think to look on Amazon for the other charms. These are gorgeous. They're, you know, look at that apple. Here's a lime. And of course, another lemon. But there's, sorry. Watermelon wedges. You know, just really beautiful charms. Look. Anyway, of course I won't use all of them with this fabric, so. And while I was looking for those, I found these. Now, they're a little big. They're bigger than what I thought they'd be. And look at these big. So I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with these beads. They're a little big for a scissor fob. I don't know. And of course this gigantic thing here, I thought maybe there's some different patriotic charms I could use with it. Now, I found some and I thought they were bigger than they are. My favorite of these is this one. But there's some really cool ones in here. I love this eagle. There's some flags in here. I think the state of California. This one, these are charms, right? This one, it's kind of small, right? But it has these loops on the back. This is not what I was looking for. The others are smaller and they're just, you know, flags and stuff like that. So, there's a couple of colored flags and a couple of that are just that silver color, but they're pretty small. So obviously they won't work with the beads. They're very small compared to the beads. I knew the big beads were on a bit of a larger size, which is why I like the idea of these. Oh, that's backwards. These, but they're way bigger. So I could return them, but I still kind of like them. Anyway, that is everything, and it's only been 15 minutes. Wow. And I didn't even feel like I was talking fast. Oh, well, there's a few minutes before that, so maybe 20 minutes. Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys are having more success in getting something done than I am. And I'll talk to you next week.